Alrighty, how's everyone doing today? And welcome to my channel. This channel's for educational purposes, and we try to inform you of great theories and concepts and discoveries that you might not know about. If you haven't done a lot of digging, because these are things that have been suppressed, and we are trying to unsuppress them. The powers that be don't want you to know about this stuff. And that's because it's powerful information that can help you with your quest for better spiritual, mental, and physical health. This is a feature that we have that is called the Q-tip of the spear. And this goes over a recap of some of the podcasts that I've listened to recently, and in particular, the folks that talk about that 17th letter, and diggers and the anons and the patriots and the truthers that are out there, the people that I consider to be at the tip of the spear, and I just muse over them. And last time we were talking about the fact that psychedelic research is back on the rise, and you know, it's an interesting subject. I was talking about John Marco Allegro's Sacred Mushroom and the Cross, and Terence McKenna, and how there certainly are some people out there that think that psychedelics are really the kind of the advent of spirituality and religion. And I kind of want to go just a little uh, analogous to that. Um, a lot of the patriots out there, you have warped views of, um, first of all, everything that goes back earlier than the 20th century. You guys have, uh, constrained your focus almost entirely to the 21st and 20th century, which I can understand because that's the most recent stuff, and you're uncovering all of the most recent psyops and false flags and hoaxes and um, misinformation campaigns and fake news, and you know, um, but going back further, um, I can understand that maybe you haven't done the digging, but to kind of cling to your ideas of truth about that period that you were taught from school or from culture, or from family, from tradition, from belief systems, or from church. That is absurd. To think that, oh, well, look at all these psyops here in the 20th and 21st century, but none of that applies to any earlier time period. All of that is above board. Um, and that's a little bit of a caricature of, I won't say that you think all of it is above board, but you kind of just have lazily questioned it and haven't really gotten into, because it's emotionally difficult. It's mentally difficult. The further back you go, the more difficult the dig becomes. And you're dealing with sources and methods that are maybe a little bit more foreign to you. A lot of foreign languages and customs and contexts that you're not familiar with because they're not modern. Um, but just to hear the patriots kind of touting Western civilization like it's like if Western civilization wasn't around, where would you all be? And like we should be, you know, reverent to this. I, I just don't think you're really understanding that, like, all of whether it's Western civilization or uh, Asian, um, civilizations or wherever, the technology, the advancement that we have is, rooted in some type of alien technology. It's not, the Westerners didn't develop it. They were given it or inherited it. And so did the ancient Egyptians, and so did the Atlanteans. And it's not something that you should take pride in. It's something that was given to you and given to all of us. We didn't develop it. Now, maybe we've innovated with it or changed it a little bit or added something to it. We do have a great legacy of having creativity and uh, and some other kind of more right-brained things that these advanced beings don't have. And that is our advantage over them, and that's why they have to use us for our creativity, because they don't have any themselves. So that's where a lot of the MK Ultra and a lot of the kind of Hollywood and entertainment industry, what's the word, not robots, but just that they use those people in order to get something creative out of it. But they're providing us with the technology, so it's nothing. It's cabal. It's nothing that we're supposed to be proud of. And in the same way, you know, the Western civilization, the main pillars are all cabal, you know, or or hoaxes, false flags, and psyops. Look who we're talking about here. The pillars of Western civilization. First we have Judaism, Judeo-Christian uh, beliefs. These are psyops. The New Testament was written by the Romans. The Old Testament is a history book, but not a religious book. The God of the Old Testament is uh, phased out after half a chapter of Genesis, or most of a chapter of Genesis, and um, the rest of it has to do with, can you obey this dude named Yahweh Elohim, who is 100% far from a god. He's got every personality disorder known to man. And then um, then we have uh, Josephus, who is a total Roman psyop. He's one of the pillars of Western history. All of these Romans wrote not only as the New Testament, but they wrote as the Church Fathers, as the Apocrypha, as many of the classical scholars, such as Aristotle and Plutarch, and um, probably a lot of Philo Judaeus of Alexandria, um, and then probably some of the um, um, scientists through the ages, like Galen, and then moving all the way forward, we have Shakespeare, who was not Shakespeare, was a Jewish woman named Amelia Bassano, who was writing uh, as a counterattack. All of the Shakespeare plays are a counterattack against the Romans having written the New Testament. It was a counterattack by a Jewish woman against the Gentiles, whereas Christianity was an attack from the Romans against the Jews. So Shakespeare is just a counterattack for that. It's a return psyop, and it worked too. And then you have, people like Mozart. Mozart is absolutely 100% MK Ultra. The the dude is like composing symphonies when he's like 6 years old or whatever. That comes from, uh, sexual, the ritual, satanic ritual abuse. That's how you get, uh, into that ability to be able to do these savant-like things. And he was part of the court of whatever the king was. And then you have all these explorers, Columbus and the like. These people are all working right for the cabal. And so it's a joke when you guys are talking about, how we should be so proud of Western civilization and how we're protecting Western values, Judeo-Christian values. It's all not, there's nothing there. It's all a crapshoot. Nobody has any values that, need to be preserved, that are something that they need to have pride in or whatever, or to, preserve some type of heritage. This is total crap. And what it is it's a bunch of um, uh, people who are too lazy to do their research on things. Um, you know, African Americans are guilty of the same thing. When they go into their Afrocentric bag and they start talking about the ancient Egyptians are, black Africans or whatever they get into. I talk about how all the Jews were African descent people. Maybe some of them were. I don't know. But does it matter? Why do you care? What we're dealing with is right now, and you know, who cares what your blood is? That's their game. That's their um, the cabal's little game that they have these bloodlines. Why are we trying to imitate them? Just, you know, you can change your DNA, you can change uh, you know, um, your culture and your history if you want to. It's not like your sex. It's something that you can, it doesn't happen overnight, but with some discipline. And so that's where we need to be headed. Uh, you know, uh, these little small ideas, that's backwards thinking. We're moving forward. We're moving forward, and we're humans. That's pretty much where we should stand as humans, and um, but still be ready to embrace the non-humans. There's probably plenty of them out there. Um, okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and we will see you next time on the Q-tip of the spear. Have a wonderful day.